This is Mike Dixon from Stone Age Bushcraft here, finally out in the woods. I've got a Tipi parachute set up with a few tarps over it for now. I've just got my Frontier stove going, as you can see, pot of water on top. I'm going to go out and get some more wood. I've got a small pile here, but it's not going to get me through the night. So the reason why I've got this sort of set up is it's going to get quite cold, and I've got Storm with me, who is lying over there on her bed, and I pretty much don't want her to get too wet and not be able to dry her, so this is the best way. Obviously I don't like sleeping on the floor, but I'm going to do it today. And tomorrow we'll be here for a couple of days, making the most of it. So I will get out and show you around in a minute. At the moment I just want to make sure I get this stove going well, and picked a different spot from before, up in Friston Forest. Kind of not that far away from anything, so that if someone wants to come up, I've invited a few people. It's not that far to lug all their gear. I lugged quite a lot of gear up here, and decided this is as far as I was going to lug it. So hopefully we're going to have a good couple of days. Storm seemed more than up for it to get out here. So I'm going to collect some more wood, and we'll go from there. Okay people, so this is going to be quick because it's starting to rain now. We've got a solo tarp over the front. This part's exposed, and then we got a couple of reusable space blankets. One there, and one around this side here. Probably not to everyone's taste. I do need to move them, but that's what I'm going to do now. Hi guys, so I've had loads and loads of messages. I haven't done a video for over a year now. I do apologise to everyone. I have changed my job. I have left hunters, camping and bushcraft. Lots have gone on, ups and downs. But we're here out more to celebrate a really good friend that passed away not long ago. It's one of the reasons why I've not come out for a long time. She was one of the Stone Age Bushcraft members, Mrs. Miggs. Tragic loss, and yeah, we'll move on. So was kind of asked what kind of gear I've been carrying, kind of everyday sort of stuff. Now this stuff. If I just get the rest of it out. I kind of brought, I mean, I would have this on me normally, but I've got a couple of woodland bits and pieces with me as well. So this is the first thing that's on my belt. It just has basics. Opinel. This is brand new, number 8. I've always wanted one. I had one when I was a kid, lost it, and then was at a shop that sold them, so I bought myself one, and I've been carrying it for about 2 months, I'd say. Other than that, I carry the peasant knife, which is obviously UK legal within reason. This little torch, it's a AAA. Obviously you can get these batteries from most outlets. It is super bright. It's not a brand, it's actually an off-brand. I think it come out as Streamlight or something like that, so come out before the actual brand. And here I have an X-Attack fire steel. I love these little fire steels. I've got a couple of these, as you'll see in a minute. And normally I've just got a toothpick in there, but I've used it. So pretty simple stuff, and it's just stuff that I use a lot. So I put it in this little case. I don't really like the Leatherman folding knife that it come in, so this is ideal to keep all three, and why not? So that kind of stays on my belt 97% of the time. However, there are times at work that it has to come off, so it gets chucked into my grab bag. My keys. Now this is on an aviation keychain, which actually is a pain in the backside. I'm not sure whether to keep it or not, because it keeps undoing, and I need to be able to get stuff on and off, which is a bit of a pain. So first one, just a little capsule, and I've got a £10 note in that, just in case. Handcuff key, and this is my baggage padlock key. Various door keys. I have a Spyderco Honeybee, I think that one is. One of my favourite Leathermans, the PS4 Squirt. Another key. I have this little Lumiglow keyring, a Life Systems one, absolutely fabulous. The amount of times I've got up early for work and didn't want to turn the light on, and needed to find my keys. Little light, whistle, another X-Attack, and then a couple more keys. Also, I keep a space pen. This is actually the Triple Walk Designs limited edition. Fantastic little pen, and uses a universal ink cartridge, or biro ink even. Other stuff I'd have on me then, generally because I've got dogs, is poo sacks. Shove this in my pocket. Now this is on me probably about 25% of the time. Generally goes in my go bag or my grab bag, and I kind of base this on the wrap Sierra kit. It's in a Maxpedition Volta. I'm just waiting to get a black one of these, as it'll suit my job far better. And in here I have various stuff covering the basics. Most of it's taken out of other survival kits. Now this is something out of the BCB Special Forces survival kit. I don't know how long this will stay in here. I'm actually going to use another one I already have, and actually see how effective this can be. Obviously I live near the sea. It's not really important, but I've got it. A pry bar with a wrench and some different hex head sizes. It's actually USB. I think it's a 4 GB Philips thumb drive. Superb for keeping your personal information on. The rest is pretty much safety pins. You can see the can't even remember what these are called now. It's got the blade and the saw. Dermasafe blades, there you go. I have a large bag in here. Gaffer tape, compass with base plate, whistle, torch, orange duct tape, fire steel, and a plastic handcuff key. That's pretty much it in there. I will try and get it out another time, but this is quite awkward in this little tent. So that's kind of what I carry every day, along with my iPhone. I do have a work phone, and obviously my space pen, and that's about it. Well, morning all. Big mishaps made by me on putting up this parachute. I didn't expect this amount of rain, and now today we're going to get even more. So I have dilemmas. But whilst trying to figure out those, I've got the stove on the go. Pretty much periodically through the night I had to stoke it up. This is what I had for food. And young Stormy there. I was pretty much on guard with every little raindrop hitting the leaves, so the poor girl didn't sleep, not that much. She curled up this morning with me and went asleep. So out there, miserable day. Probably one of the worst things I've ever done in the woods. Left one of my pockets open and have lost my wallet. Not sure where. We spent most of last night traipsing through the woods, backtracking to no avail, and we both got absolutely drenched, covered in mud, and I didn't actually manage to get Storm that dry, but she's dry now. It was a case of using her big towel, drying her, putting it underneath the stove, which I'm doing with my blow up mat. I brought 2 mats with me, a foam mat and a blow up one. So just to dry out the towel, and then dry her, and then dry out the towel, and then dry her. Pain in the backside. Don't generally like bringing her out in the rain. I've actually given her a good brush before we come out, but her undercoat's just way too thick. Once she's wet right down, it is tough even with the stove going. So drips everywhere coming through. We have been fighting off quite a bit, but see how we go this morning. Hi guys, so dilemma sorted. We're still getting wet, far too much rain coming in. I've raised the parachute up probably about 4 to 5 foot in some places. Dragged the tarps in and just pretty much hunkered down. We've still got the stove going through the top of the parachute. I did just add the extra section. The stove seems to be going well again now. Kind of burnt out on me. Everything's against me at the moment. My own fault for not planning. I literally just ram loads of stuff in my bag and hope for the best. So, just trying to get some breakfast cooked at the moment. See what the time is. 10 to 11. There's going to be more like lunch. I've got a mushroom omelette thing from a ration pack that one of my friends gave me. So we'll start using up that sort of stuff. It was heavy, so this was a heavy trip. So I've just got the frying pan going on top of the stove. Quite a lot of omelette in this thing. Bigger than my pan. There we go, my favourite billy. Was ordered for me from the Pathfinder store actually. This is one of the first versions he did with the black bottom. Or it was grey, anodised, whatever you call it. It's now black from the fire. Fantastic pot with handles and not a bad bail. Yeah, and there's the titanium frying pan. Fabulous bit of kit. So, a little Stormy next to me. She's been getting wet. She's not very happy. The stove isn't working. Thought I had it going and now it's stopped again. Right, I'm going to get this going. So finally got this burner going properly again. Literally for that and Storm likes tea, so I made her a little tea, warm her up a little bit as well. Misconception about huskies, yeah, they love the cold when they're brought up in the cold. And my two huskies are indoor dogs. They're used to the cold because we don't have the heating on, but to a certain degree. And when she's cold and damp, it's not a good combination. Even though she's decided that where is she? There. She wants to lay on the floor rather than her bed. Typical stubborn husky. So what have I been up to then? Pretty much nothing. I've been enjoying being back out in the woods. Now I have been out a few times. I've tried to do videos, but my head wasn't there, so I scrapped them. Or someone would turn up and interrupt, like now. I chose this spot because, like I said, I was carrying a lot of weight. I wanted to be around the cedars just because I know they're safe, and I was going to be tying a taut line with a rope to hang my parachute off. So because this is predominantly beach, and a pain in the arse beach is, I've heard numerous branches fall last night and had a few small twiglet sized branches fall down on us, which is probably half the reason why Storm was wide awake all night. So yeah, enjoying being out. I brought the Kuroko razor saw that I was given a long time ago from Workshop Heaven, and it's actually one of my favourite saws, and this is how it is. It is a cupboard making saw, so it's a very precise saw. I can get this out one-handed because it does kind of lock in the sheath. Right, there you go. I like the handle, it's ergonomic, it's so sharp. I've not had to sharpen it, and I think by the time it needs sharpening, what is good about this, if you didn't see my review on it, is this little twist mechanism comes undone and you can buy a new blade for it. Absolutely amazing saw. Now there are some tree surgeon saws that are a bit like this that I've had a look at, but I just can't spend that sort of money when I've already got this one, which is fantastic. And the teeth on it are really aggressive. So I brought that. I also bought my trusty wildlife hatchet. I pretty much, if I'm going to come to the woods, always bring this one. If I'm going to be doing a lot of work, I will be probably bring my my longer axe. But this is probably my favourite one. It's a good size, good weight, and it pretty much does everything I need it to do. I don't do a lot. I mean, I don't chop down trees, so I don't really need a big axe. So we got that, and if I just quickly go over here, I always bring my Laplander, just because it's an easy saw to carry, fits in a pocket in one of my trousers, or I've got a sheath for it. So on my belt then, just to show you, Stone Age bushcraft knife with the fire steel holder, and my new possibles pouch, and you can just see that Stormy there looking what I'm doing. So Stone Age bushcraft knife, fantastic. I love it. and not just because I designed it. It's just does what I need it to do. Yeah, quite nice. It's not often you get a knife that just does what it's meant for. It's all a load of gimmicky stuff. So I normally bring my winter chili, another Sonos bushcraft knife, but I'm umming and ahhing about sheaves at the moment. I'm not quite sure. Leather isn't wearing right at the moment, and it's taking big scuffs off it. Where I take it climbing with me, I take it when I go mountaineering with me. I've always got it in my bag. It's just something that's there just in case I need it. And more often than not, because I've destroyed a Swiss Army knife, because that's all I had to batten wood down with it. Only thin stuff, but I end up breaking the lock on it. So yeah, always try and carry my Stone's bushcraft knife. Trying to get different sheaves for it now. Ones that don't get wrecked while they're in my bag, because when you got a rucksack on, you can't always have it on your belt. And I did bring the dangler for the sheath for if I was going to walk around or change camp, but I think I'm pretty much just going to stay here and dry out all the tarps and dry out everything, and then move on to go home. Try and get Storm warm. Obviously we've got to travel through this horrible weather, so she's going to get soaked and cold again. Not that she'll mind, she won't care running around to warm herself up. Yeah, so you saw that I've got a new pouch for my Possibles pouch. I'm just getting a bit annoyed with the bulkiness of the pouches, and obviously when you've got jackets on and stuff like that, I just need to be able to get to them and just have what I need in it. So I'll get it out, I'll get it off my belt now and run through it, what's in it. So I also carry this knife from Ben Orford, fantastic knife. I really like this one. I just keep that in my pocket, in my jacket pocket, or around my neck when I'm in and around camp doing like chopping tasks, food wise. It's quite a good knife. So for this pouch then, I've got it just with this long tack tie on it, the 5-inch one. What I normally do to dangle it, it's just in my bag at the moment, is how I've got this. I put one of these on there and just connect this to a tack tie that's on my trouser belt, and it just dangles out of the way. Works for me, or I just slip my belt through there. Like if I dangle my knife, I dangle this. If I have it on my belt, or I have this on my belt, they just ride next to each other. So in here then, I have my fire steel with my pine resin wood handle. I have a ceramic rod for sharpening my knives, a firesteel.com scraper, really like this one, tampon, I do have 2 of these, I've used it for lighting the fire, a wet fire tab, kind of last ditch thing, they're bloody expensive. I did have a few of the waxy balls, 2 of those which I've used again to light my stove because it's a pain in the arse. The Petzl light with the zip cord on it, duct tape, signal mirror, a large bag just in case I need to put my phone or something in it, and just a small pack of plasters and steri strips. Oh, and this paracord fid. If you melt the end of paracord, you screw that on. You can weave with this, just makes life easier. Just keep me busy when I'm out in the woods if I've got nothing else to do. So that is pretty much everything. Like I say, other than the firelight and stuff I've already used. See, everything's got lanyards on it, so I can find it. That's pretty much it. It doesn't weigh nothing, and it's slim and low profile, and I like that on the body. Unbelievable day. I've set up a tarp now behind me underneath the parachute, because the rain's that heavy, it's just hitting it, misting through and soaking everything. Went for a really long walk around the woods with Storm. Got soaked, got dry. That's one thing, this stove is amazing, and for 145, I think, pounds, it's an amazing stove. So lunch, gutted these people have stopped making these things. This one doesn't hydrate that well. But it's still quite nice, and it's food. I'm going to eat this and I'll get back to you. That went down a tree. So, rain again. It's not so bad when, obviously, so I'm just taking off this off my camera. Not so bad when you actually plan and bring a big tarp or have a hammock. It keeps you off the ground. It's just why I just don't like sleeping on the ground. It's uncomfortable. No matter what luxury you bring, unless you bring a bed, one of those fold up aluminium with the canvas on it, that I can bear. I use them for work and will do in the next couple of months, but sleeping on the floor on a mat, not for me. Backache, sore neck. Funny how you don't see all the terrain that's all like this. It looked flat. I mean, when I brushed the leaves out of the way, it looked flat. Obviously some soft mud where I've sat on it or knelt there and it's just sunk. Bloody annoying. So this is my food bag. I think when I left the house it probably weighed about, I reckon this weighs about 2 kilos. Let's say 3 kilos. Probably didn't, but we'll say 3 kilos. So luxury stuff. This is about as luxury as it gets. Which one's this? This is the reindeer salami I got from Norway on a recent holiday. I haven't opened it yet. I've also got an elk one I'm actually looking forward to opening these. Just maybe for an open fire next time. So obviously I use a lot of freeze-dried stuff. I've got a Mountain House one here, which is a vegetable tikka with rice. Obviously I've had beef Aln stew, and I had I think spaghetti bolognese. Yeah, this is the MX5 one. It was a pasta bolognese thing anyway. Weren't great. I've not had anything from Mountain House yet, so I'm hoping they're up there with Fusion, because I can't get Fusion anymore. Some other stuff I carry then. This is a tuna lime and pepper sachet out of a ration pack, but you can get the John West one from any supermarket. I really enjoy these, really nice. So I bought couscous for the tuna. I bought this a long time ago. There's a date on it. So it runs out June this year. I probably had it for about a year. I've got a big tub full of food that I buy every time I go to the supermarket. I just stock up. Rice, maybe to go to the pasta bolognese, or this minced beef. I'll go with rice. Pretty much eat anything. So, I quite enjoy these tins of fish. I just don't like the rubbish part of it. As you can see here, I've got a whole bag of rubbish. Just collecting it up from everything. To take home with me, obviously. Salted peanuts. I've got this fruit mix. Some people mix them up. I tend to find I don't actually eat it if I mix it up, so porridge. I don't actually like this one, I don't even know why I brought it, but obviously I can add so much stuff to it to make it nice. Golden syrup, not too keen on it. Other things then, penguins and these little digestive slices. I think I had some other chocolate bars as well. There, Foxes, classics, love them. Might as well bring stuff you're going to eat. That's about it. What else have I eaten? Nothing really. I've had a lot of coffee. I don't generally drink it that much at home anymore, but it's like my drink of choice out here. That's it for my food. Generally I've just been using up stuff that I've just had stored that needs using up. Whether it's out of date or not, I still use it up. Stuff like pasta, obviously I don't care about the sell by date, same with the rice. It's grain, it'll be fine, as long as it's not damp and has mould or anything in it. Obviously I brought my pot there. I also brought my little, where's this from, Alpkit mug. It's a titanium 450 with a little silicone band around the top. I've also got the 750 and that normally sits in, I think it's a 850, which I haven't brought with me, but this, the 750 and my pot pretty much, and my frying pan makes for probably the best. I think having this is ideal. Plate, frying pan, bowl, whatever you want to use it as. So I didn't really bring much else other than that. Water bag. See if I can reach over there and get that. This is the MSR dromedary. I think it's about 6 litres. I'll give a good guess at 6 litres. And I bought my Guy Designs wide bottomed water bottle. Up on that clothes, I bought a down gillet vest just in case it got really cold and the stove wouldn't go. Waterproof jacket, this rab jacket, and a fleece and a spare base layer, but it did weigh quite a bit, but never mind. I haven't got far to go. Very quiet in these woods, no wildlife. You only see the occasional dog walker, and I'm just off a bike track, so loads of bikes or mountain bikers, and then a few stray dogs running through. Other than that, very quiet and very peaceful, albeit very wet. So I was going to stay another night. I've decided not to now. Whoops. These gorilla pods are great, but I think I broke mine because the legs keep popping off like that. So apologies for that. So yeah, as I was saying, I was going to stay another night. Obviously I've got plenty of food too, but the storm's just way too wet. She needs to get home and get dry. I don't think I'll be doing this sort of shelter without a proper teepee next time to bring the stove out. So that'll be winter this year. So I've got a few months to get a decent teepee. But I'm going to get out a bit more with the hammock, the tarp and the camera, so hopefully you'll see a lot more of me this year. So I'm going to start letting this thing burn down now. Need to burn that right down so there's not much left, and then apologies for that, and then tip it out on the floor and drench it with water. Hopefully I've left with just ash. That would be ideal. Well, it's come up to 6 o'clock now, and I've just started to pack away. The storm is getting a little bit impatient. Yep, so taking apart all of that, emptied it all out. Just waiting for it to cool down. There's the stovepipes, waiting for them to cool down. There is my bag, and the blue bag is where the stove goes in. Yeah. So we're nearly all done, nearly all packed away. Probably the last part of the video actually. Pack everything away properly. Make sure it don't get wet. See, I've got rain coming in the top hole there. A little bit annoying. Yeah, I'm going to get this packed away. I would like to thank everyone that has subscribed to my channel over the last year without any videos going up. There was a lot, and I am gobsmacked at how many people have subscribed. I will try and get more videos up this year, and just a big thank you to all my subscribers from the beginning till now. The one thing that actually keeps me going, keeps this channel open. So yeah, big thank you to everyone, and I'm going to sign off now and catch you on the next video. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and see you on the next one.